I think this is one of the best films I've ever seen.
Wow, that was beautiful. I was just gonna say we were just dramatic with the title. That's what I was gonna say. But I mean that works. We wanted to bring it to the screen because, well, I think it's relatable, and not just in terms of me wanting the house or losing the house. It's just in so many ways it's relatable. Like there's so many moments in the movie I feel like are relatable to people, and we wanted to, make a Valentine for our city, basically.
Yeah. Jimmie's been starring in my movies since we were kids. And this is probably the most personal film for both of us. I'm a fifth-generation San Franciscan. We're both multi-generation San Franciscans. But for us, Jimmie's been telling me this story that sort of inspired the film since we were kids. And as we started working on it, in the early goings and kind of putting it out into the world, we realized that a lot of people, not just in San Francisco, but across the country, in New York, and even outside, we're getting letters from white girls in London, being like, I feel like I'm the last black man. We're going, okay, that's a little strange, but sure. All right. But there were a lot of people, I think they were connecting, to that feeling of losing home or wanting to hold on to your home.
I watched the movie for the first time yesterday, and I'm still blown away. I'm still on cloud nine. I think, aside from just everybody needing to see this movie, I think every black man in America needs to see this movie. Black men, I think what Joe and Jimmie have done is they've created a piece of artwork that black men could see themselves in many years to come. I think this movie should be shown in schools. I think this movie will be sort of a Bible for a lot of young people out there as well. Just to learn about San Francisco. Reading the script, I was telling Joe, I read the script, and it was the first time I couldn't visualize it because it was so poignant. It's something that I never read before. So my imagination could not even see it. And to see what Joe did with it visually just blew me away.
It's a beautiful, like just show the variances and the complexities and the emotional baggage and history as black men that we carry in America. And it showed so many different levels, from the cats that you might disregard because you see them on the street, might not think that they have any type of emotional currency because they're doing what you would stereotypically think is unnecessary or whatever. And then you go into this group of people and you see the just beautiful levels of humanity that they actually have, and then the struggles of trying to conform to what society may tell you who you are, but inside you really have humanity that you want to put out there, to combat what society tells you who you are. So to piggyback off what she said, for black men, man, I think we will learn a lot more about ourselves watching this film, because there's so many poignant moments that stand up that speak for us.
I think we as a society, we pay attention to the first and the last, right? In the beginning, blah, 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 revelations, right? On the first day, it's in graduation. And so to be the last means you are not just singular. You carry the burden of everything that came before you. And we have made a story about that ancient quality of the last. And so whoever you're watching, whoever you're following, it has that sense of finality, and that sense of what we're gonna do now. Because it's kind of the last shot, which brings the stakes up so much higher.
And I think, we're seeing the landscape of American cities changing drastically, in our lives. To grow up in San Francisco and to feel like the longest I've ever been away from San Francisco in my whole life was to edit this film down in Los Angeles, I didn't go to college, I dropped out of high school. And so I've been in San Francisco my whole life. And I came back after we were done editing, and half of the street, 24th Street, the main thoroughfare in the Mission where we grew up, It's like all these restaurants are gone. Just in the 6 months I've been away, you know? It's a very strange feeling. You start to feel like you don't have a home. Where is home? You know, where do you fit? And I feel like Jimmie's incredible story is, for a lot of people, I think, you know, connects to that question of where do we belong?